Okay, let's do this. Good morning, everybody. My name is David. I am a graphic designer living in Brooklyn and working in New York City in the financial district. I'm originally from St. Andrew, Jamaica. Moved here in 2013 to become a professional graphic designer. If you're someone who is trying to move to New York or want to see, like what the lifestyle is like of living in New York or working in graphic design, this might be helpful for you. So stick around, take you through my day, and the first thing is we're going to go to the gym. I don't always want to go to the gym, but I know I will feel better after I go. I'll never feel bad that I went. So, here we go. Now it's time to get ready, go to work. Dog poop. So when you are in New York and you park on the street, every so often you have to move the car for street cleaning, and today is that day. So whereas I'd normally walk to the ferry, today I am driving there. But no worries, you really don't need a car if you live in Brooklyn or Manhattan. I just have one because I used to live in Long Island where you did need a car, and I paid it off. It's mine now, and I feel like I can't sell it for whatever reason. I just feel like an attachment to it, and I haven't been able to get rid of it. But it does come in handy when you're doing things like a Costco trip or something like that, you know? You should not have a car. Let's just say that. If you move to New York, do not have a car. It's unnecessary. But anyway, yes, we're off to the ferry. I took the train every single day going to work, back and forth, working home. But if you have the opportunity, you live close to the ferry, I would say try it out, you know what I mean? It's just a way nicer ride to get to wherever you're going. On one of my trains there was a wizard, and he had a staff and everything. He'd be casting spells on the train. Alright, cool, do what you do, but if you don't want to be hexed, you know what I mean? I haven't seen a wizard on the ferry yet. So another reason why I really love taking the ferry is it's very calming. You just hear the sound of the boat engine. You're on the water. Nice scenery. So I tend to get kind of reflective on the ferry, think about the day ahead, all the things I have to do, and kind of, calm before the storm kind of vibe. Alright, I've been in design since 2010, professionally, right? Hi, how are you? This one's video. Yeah. Say hi.
Hi, hello.
You're taking pictures?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Do you see picture?
Yeah, sure.
No, really cool. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just taking videos for my YouTube.
Oh, English,
Yeah. On here, yeah.
Oh. How are you?
Yes, this is the best part of being in New York. You get to meet people in New York, yeah?
I want one picture.
Okay.
One more.
Yeah. Good.
Oh, yeah.
So nice.
Ah, legal, very good.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. There you go.
Bye.
And I said New Yorkers aren't nice and friendly. Look at that. Such a great interaction today out in the streets of New York or on the ferry, anywhere really. New Yorkers are very friendly. It's just you have to kind of, sometimes people get tunnel vision and they're not really in the right frame of mind to have a conversation. Hey, how's it going?
All right, how are you?
Good.
Am I on TV?
No, it's facing this way actually. Would you like to be?
No, it's okay. You're gonna make me a big star?
When I make my cell phone, I'll make you a star too.
Okay.
How are you doing today?
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Very cool.
How about you? What are you filming? I mean, obviously you're filming yourself.
Yeah, I'm a graphic designer, so just a day in the life of a graphic designer. I'm waiting for the Ferry actually
Oh, okay.
to come in. I work in Fly-Dye, so
Freelance graphic designer or?
I used to do freelance, but now I work for a legal consultancy.
Okay.
Yeah. So I manage the brand, mostly like website stuff. I do lots of videos of the clientele, testimonials and stuff like that as to why you'd want to use a product.
Oh, so electronic graphic design, like.
Yeah. Yeah.
What am I trying to say?
Like not print media.
print, not
I used to do print a long time ago.
Yeah. You just summed up the history of the industry there.
No, I know. Yeah. When I started, I did a lot of print, and then over time, it just kind of evolved because not many magazines are on anymore. Not too much opportunities to do layout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife is a visual artist.
Okay.
She sometimes made a little money doing sketches,
Yeah.
illustrations,
Yeah.
but not so much anymore.
Yeah. You can still make it. It's just you have to
Yeah.
find the right avenues to do
Yeah.
it. Like
I
if
knew
you.
a guy a million years ago. I lost touch with him, so I don't know what happened. But he was a painter, and he had developed a specialty of colorizing short films frame by frame.
That's a lot of work.
Which was a lot of work, and it was very lucrative. I was amazed
yeah.
that there were a lot of commercial and
Yeah.
uses for it. And he had a thriving business. But towards the end of when I knew him,
Yeah.
he was like, this is going to end soon. Like,
Yeah.
colorizing is not quite there yet, but it's going to be there in a couple of years, and I'm going to be flat out of business.
Yeah. I think anything like creative industry, you have to always keep up
Yeah.
and branch out because things like AI even now coming along
Yep.
and can do so many people's jobs for them. So you have to widen your net and be useful in a bunch of different fields or ways.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna get cannibalized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Creative endeavors.
Yes. So, well, good luck.
Cool. Thank you so much.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Have a good day. That's 2 New Yorkers so far today. Very cool. I love meeting people. It's crazy. New York is so populated, so very condensed, and a lot of the times we just kind of stick to our own thing, we don't really get to meet everyday people like that. So always appreciative to have a conversation with somebody. And just kind of reason, connect. I'm with it. So today, I'm gonna do some headshots of people. I'm gonna do some website designs, potentially things to up the conversion rate. Conversion just meaning the amount of people that go to the website and actually click sign up or click buy. Whatever your website does, if it's lead generation or you're selling a product, you always want to have high converting pages. So today I'm looking at some of the lower converting pages and seeing how we can improve some of those things. All right, Ferry is here. so much.
Bye, friend.
Have a good
nice
day. Take care. We start the day with a daily stand-up meeting. It's a quick 10 to 15 minute check-in with the team. Each of us just shares what we're working on and if we have any blockers or obstacles in the way, holding those projects up. So this meeting just kind of helps the team address any issues early on and just make sure that we're all moving forward as a team. Pretty fast, pretty quick meeting, but very crucial for keeping projects on track. All right, so let's jump into some web design. The page that we're looking at today is an insights page. It's an index page actually for an insights page. So you might see this like on things like blogs or news sites. This is the current page right now. And we can make some improvements here just to have this be more functional and actually present more meaningful stories. Right now we're only presenting 6 and they're not really organized in any way. I think it's just organized in latest to the top. So yeah, we can make some changes here and improve upon this page and how people interact with it. So let's get started here. So we can put a sentence for context to define exactly what the Insights page does or is. So someone can just read this and know immediately what this page is. Underneath that, for the search bar, let's actually move the search icon to the right side of the page and put that in a blue box to put some emphasis on it so you know it's a CTA that's functional. Beneath that, we can do expose options for popular searches or popular topics that people can click on. So right away, when you get to the page, you don't have to click and search. We can just use the most popular topics up top. So those can just be presented immediately. Instead of just having stories laid out, we can kind of craft it in a way that we can have featured new and noteworthy stories. So a story block. To the right of that, we can have latest stories or other noteworthy ones. We can use those in just regular text with links. So before we had, 6 stories on the page, whole cloth. And now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 just up top without even scrolling too much beneath the fold. So we're presenting more information in a nicer way. Beneath that, we can add a subscription box. So if you like what you see here, you can subscribe to the newsletter and get these stories direct to your inbox. And then beneath that, a row. Let's do a row of stories actually. So we can place these in categories of stories. And then we can repeat that again for like another category. On the end, we'll have an arrow. So you can actually scroll to the right for more stories if you wish in that category. And then we can use another feature article for like a bigger section for new and noteworthy stories within that category. And rinse and repeat. So now let's compare the old version to the new version. I think it's a big improvement actually. There's so much more information that you can glean from this new page. It's actually a longer page technically, but it's way more functional with less scrolling if you think about how many stories and information we have presented to the user. Yeah, I think this is looking really good. One of the best things about living in New York, in the city especially, food options are plentiful, I tell you. I think there's every kind of cuisine within walking distance of where I work. So, dealer's choice. But it is dangerous because New York lunch is also very expensive, anywhere from 10 to like 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It is easy to reach 20, so if you want to move here and save money, definitely meal prep. That's a fact. Yes, but today we're having poke. I did not hear of poke until I actually moved to New York, which is essentially sushi in a bowl, unwrapped. back to Brooklyn. Time to make my way home, eat some food that my wife cooked, and then jump into some editing for my own personal interests. Yeah, one of my favorite things about living in this area is just right by the water. There is a path along the water that people ride, bike, walk, run, fish off of. It gives a nice feeling of community. So, love that. My wife and I go out there to do some walking to the bridge and back. Takes a couple of hours, but yeah. One of my favorite parts about living in this part of Brooklyn. Alright, so at the end of every day, I'm always back in my home studio, shooting and editing video, just like I do most nights, honestly. When I was in college, I started studying computer science initially because it seemed like, the smart choice. But it didn't really feel right for me. Some people told me there's more money in tech, and they definitely weren't wrong about that. A family member actually said to me, "This is your life. You have to be the one doing these things every day. So if it's not going to make you happy, don't chase the money. It's just going to make you miserable." And that kind of stuck with me. I feel like I'm naturally curious, but I'm not necessarily naturally creative. So choosing this path came with a lot of long hours and hard work, and I had to be very dedicated to the craft. But I was more than willing to do that. So if you are in a similar spot where you feel the pull towards something different, whether it's like design, art, or even something else, my advice would be the same. Go for it. Go for it. You'll figure it out along the way. It's not really about design or art or anything. It's more about, the path of your life. So tomorrow, I'll be right back here doing what I love. And honestly, wouldn't have it any other way.